governor decided to call lawmakers back for another special session, the second this year. Good evening, I'm Brittany Pieper.
And I'm Jim Rick. Thanks for joining us. Abortion is at the center of the debate. Today, Governor Greitens took aim at a St. Louis ordinance that's billed as anti-discriminatory, but one that religious groups say restricts their freedom. And there seems to be confusion among lawmakers about the ordinance, period.
Okay, so KOMUH's James Packard spoke to two lawmakers today who made claims about that ordinance, but then, James, as you asked them more questions, they couldn't exactly back those claims up.
That's exactly right, Brittany. I spoke to two lawmakers today who said things about this St. Louis ordinance that just don't match the facts. And we're talking about the measure at the center of a special session.
Sanctuary cities like St. Louis say you need to hire people that want to perform abortions in a pro-life facility, and I think that's wrong.
Is it your opinion that this St. Louis ordinance that protects women from being discriminated against for getting an abortion should not be law in St. Louis?
I'm not sure I understood the question.
This new ordinance that went into effect in St. Louis, it was passed in
I've never
February.
read the ordinance, so I've not seen it.
That's Representative Glenn Kolkmeyer talking about the St. Louis abortion ordinance that has Jefferson City Republicans fired up. That ordinance says that an entity or landlord can't discriminate against a woman for her reproductive health decisions, including the decision to get an abortion. But Greitens' concern is that the ordinance means pro-life facilities would not be able to only hire or say they want to hire pro-life employees. So he's called a special session to address that. But there seems to be some major misunderstandings about the ordinance.
For example, if people want to be on the street holding signs, protesting, their free speech, being pro-life, that they would not be able to do that, or to be able to hand pamphlets, or to tell women that there are alternatives to abortion out there. That's the information I'm reading online.
Tolson Reich later called to tell us those comments didn't necessarily apply to the St. Louis ordinance. And Kolkmeyer...
I don't follow St. Louis politics.
So at this point, then, the issue is hypothetical.
You should probably call somebody on the other side of the state that deals with St. Louis.
Now, I did reach out to other lawmakers. The two you heard from were the only ones who responded and were available to talk. To be clear, the ordinance doesn't require anti-abortion entities to hire abortion rights activists. You can read more of the conversations I had today with Kolkmeyer and Tolson Reich on our website at KOMU.com. The session starts on Monday. In the studio, James Packard, KOMU 8 News.